Hey guys, I'm Sean.
And I'm Erika, and I hope you're all having a happy new year.
You made it. Congratulations.
Yes.
One of the biggest problems with the pandemic is not just going out, but going out with other people, But it's possible. So cool thing is that Erika and I actually got together during the pandemic, believe it or not.
Yeah, we had met before the pandemic or the lockdown, and then we started talking to each other over Instagram.
She slid into my DMs.
Yeah, and
Yeah. Yeah.
Going into 2020 in general, I really was not expecting to be in a relationship. Yet here we are. I was initially hesitant about going into dating during the pandemic because I currently live with some family members and I wanted to be mindful of who I meet outside of my immediate household.
So the pandemic obviously provides us with a certain series of challenges as far as going about dating. But thankfully, that didn't stop us. So we tried to find some ways that we could make it fun and interesting and still enjoy each other's company. Thankfully, we clicked, so it made a lot of things work out. We strongly encourage you guys to take the opportunity to challenge yourselves and do some of these things. Come up with your own ideas and dive deep into social distance dating.
When you and your date agree to meet up in person, we recommend that you openly and clearly speak about your boundaries, like where you've been the last 7 days and who you live with, and anything else that needs to be addressed.
Erika actually humbled me in this regard. The first time we hung out, she said no hugs and anything. And of course, it was hard for her to resist me. But either way, we went up to the park, we talked and listened to music at a distance. And then we played some Frisbee. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
All while keeping it 6 feet, 2 meters apart.
Yeah, pretty far during the Frisbee because she would keep throwing me these super long ones for no reason at all.
Whether it's virtual or in person, meeting someone, getting to know someone, falling in love with someone during a pandemic and during these times is definitely possible. And here are some of the activities that we've done before, and we've had so much fun doing them, and we want to share it with you all.
Let's take a look. COVID date idea number 1. Go to your local botanical garden. So for those of you who might not be too familiar with a botanical garden, it's a beautiful space with plants, flowers, trees, and shrubbery, and much more.
We chose to go to the Huntington Library because they take COVID precautions seriously. In order to get in, you have to reserve your tickets online in advance. Also, they take phone reservations if that's up your alley.
In addition to the fact that these spaces are quite COVID-friendly, we attend these spaces quite often for the change of scenery, to observe the plant life, and of course to get outside. An idea that we developed recently is actually to go and find a location in one of these spaces, sit down, get comfortable, and draw the scene. Once you guys are finished up, compare your drawings, have a laugh about it. Who knows, one of you could actually be good. Is the right side up?
Yes! Wait, I want to see yours. Ooh. The shading of the willowy tree here.
Yeah, my brother actually draws, and one thing he always would do is he'd draw lightly and then smudge it with his finger. Her leaves are hella thick. Like, what's going on here? I like that little person. There's a person there at the beginning reading a book.
Up next, COVID date idea number 2. Up next, we got COVID date idea number 2. Go to a nearby park. Pick a place outside that's safe, with open space, ideally with free parking or a walking distance from your home. Bring a basket of food, blanket, drinks, and use your creativity to make it the vibes you want. And you can never go wrong with a charcuterie board. Consider what time of year it is for a picnic. If it's summer, bring strawberries, melons. If it's fall or winter, you can bring some persimmons or grapes.
Not good. Is it like a pear?
Not quite.
It's not related to a pear? Really?
I don't think so.
Looks like a tomato, but kind of tastes like a, I don't know. That's good though. I like that.
Oh, I will go with the chorizo. Well, so we got this multigrain sourdough bread from the farmer's market earlier, and it tastes pretty hearty. I mean, you can see all these little grains and seeds all kind of mixed in the sourdough.
If you guys want to move around, you can play frisbee, badminton, tennis, wiffle ball, cross toss. Heck, you guys could even draw each other again if you wanted to. Though don't worry, there are still alternatives if you guys want to get together but still remain socially distanced. Just bring your own things. Bring your blanket, utensil, plate, cups, and food, and just remain 6 feet apart. That's still pretty cute if you ask me.
Watch her. I defeated her.
I shall not be defeated.
How do you win in badminton again? Perseverance.
1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9.
COVID date idea number 3.
Can we do that?
Yes. And last but not least, COVID date idea number 3.
You were like going off the way.
And last but not least, COVID date idea number 3. Now, keep in mind, this one is if you guys are close and have discussed boundaries prior. Make a meal together. So this one is definitely a Sean and Erika favorite, for more reasons than we can even count. You guys can either pre-decide a recipe, or you guys can hit the local farmer's market or grocery store and let inspiration take your mind. If you guys are feeling really bold, you can even go as far as to curate a whole menu or a meal of your own creation.
Making a meal together is a great bonding experience. It's a unique way to get to know each other, encourage each other to try new ingredients, even take risks. Risk it for the biscuit, if you know what I mean.
This is what makes it cake.
This reminds me of a scene from Spirited Away, but Sean hasn't watched it yet, so let's make Sean watch that. If there's a particular recipe that you've perfected during quarantine, this activity with your date is the prime time to impress them and show them what you got. like that, yeah.
For those of you looking to be budget conscious, us included, cooking a meal at you guys' place is actually one of the greatest ways and most fun ways to save your money. Don't worry, we guarantee you that you'll still be able to woo over your date.
Yeah, let's go.
You just like body the whole eye. I can't even twist it off. Ooh, there you go. We all know how bread tastes. We're chilling.
We've done these date ideas several times over, and each time it feels like a new adventure with this one.
I'm perfect. So let us know in the comments if you guys dig these. Please like